Ready to go? One more minute.
One more minute until we will start the fourth round of the RayStation.net F1 League.
Just make sure everyone's here before we get going.
We are with 18 drivers, so it looks like a pretty full grid at the moment, which is great to see.
Yes, it's always nice to see a full grid. It means plenty of action for the commentators to talk about. Hopefully we get a clean race with loads of rain.
Yeah, about the rain. Do we want rain with all these walls? I don't think the drivers want rain. One mistake here can result in an immediate retirement, really, with the walls being so close.
I wonder if we will see a safety car as well today.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one so far.
Yeah, and safety cars in this game aren't that frequent compared to last year's, where last year you had a safety car almost every race, really.
Well, obviously you weren't there last week when we did Wisher.
Yeah.
It rained.
yeah. I would have liked to see how I did in the rain, but rain can be so atrocious in this game, really. And on a track like this, it can cut you off, and then you're just done. There isn't really any chance you can recover from this on tracks like this, really, with the walls being so closed. As we will start the qualifying right now. We will have a full qualifying because we have more than 15 people attending.
Yeah, full qualifying it will be. It's gonna be interesting to see what times people are doing, because I have no idea. I haven't seen anyone's times.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anyone doing any laps around here, but I think that for the pole time we are looking for a low 34, high 33, maybe mid 33.
Mid 33.
Yeah, but then you have to be real quick.
34.5 was the pole last week.
Yeah, but it has to be a lot faster. I know for sure it can be a lot faster.
Depending on the weather though, it could be raining.
Could be, yeah. Which will be interesting.
We don't get to see.
What do we want to see? I think dry qualifying and wet race can be really interesting in terms of setups. The other way around it can also be very interesting, but then it will be an easier choice to make.
So we've got a dry qualifying so far.
It looks cloudy though, or is it just a shadow? Yeah. So we will have 18 minutes for the first qualifying session, as we will now wait for the first drivers to go out. Looks like no one is really trying to go out early.
Which is quite surprising, because when the F2 races happen, everybody goes out early on F2.
Yeah. Here they take a lot more time for themselves.
Apart from myself, I seem to sort of wait until everyone else has done a lap, then go out.
As Ferrari's going out. That can be Carrix or it can be Prenta. Who is it? It's Carrix. Carrix is going out.
I don't find out. I can't seem to get off. It's Carrick. Oh, there you go. I figured it out. There you go. Yeah, so Carrick is out. Someone else came up the pitch as well then, don't know who it was, let me have a look.
Looks like everyone...
Matthew's just about to come out. Vern's out on a lap, or out on a out lap.
Yeah, Vern is out. Matthew is out.
So everybody on the Ultra Soft so far, apart from Devil's Armpit, who is on Super Softs. Oh, he just changed to Ultra Softs. And Big Friend has just come out.
Carrick will be the first one to set a lap time, as he is just coming onto the back straight. These walls are really close to the track. One mistake, it can cost you big time.
Yeah, as Solman found out last week, he crashed his car 2 laps at the end of the race.
As Devil is also going out, as is Dave J.
As Carrick starts his flying lap now.
Also, Vern is just about to start his lap. Goes a little bit wide into the last corner, but seems to get a good exit either. DRS is open.
Carrick Costa enters the second sector. A 36-1 in the first sector for Carrick. Seems a little bit slow to me. Maybe
36-1 SO. Vern runs wide. It's not an invalidation yet. Vern goes 35-2, so Carrick is way off.
I'll stay on board with Carrick and see what time he does do.
Big Prent is now starting a lap as well. Or is he? Yes, he is. Let's see what Big Prent does.
Oh, Carrick's in sector 3 now. We've got his final few really tight corners to get round.
Ooh, Prent almost lost it there, but kept it on track and goes 34-0. So the other two guys we just saw, Vern and Carrick, are way
Carrick
off.
has done a 140. Carrick's done a 140 flat, or 140 something.
Skyline is on the out lap. Devil is just starting his lap. Matthew seems to be at the end of his lap as well. So what will he do?
Devils is on it. He's in sector 1 now. Going wrong.
Matthew goes 136-2 into first place. Of course, right now it isn't important to do the fastest lap. You just have to be in the top 15. VW is also on out lap, as is Deck. Carrick isn't going for another lap, so he has to do a second stint, I think.
Yeah,
or is he
just
just taking... I think he can also just take a slower lap and then just go for it again.
Depending on how much fuel you put on this car.
Doesn't hold up any other drivers, which is a good thing.
Newcastle on a 134.5.
So that already says a lot, as the pole time in the F2
Yeah,
league was a
that's it.
34.4.
Yeah, 30, yeah,
So
yeah, 34.4, yeah.
I think these
And
times will
Devil was a
still tumble.
39.5. Of course, this Carrie's lap hasn't counted apparently, so maybe
Oh,
he got a
okay.
corner cut.
Yeah, it
He
can
hasn't got a
be.
lap time. He hasn't got a lap time on his. He's in 8th place with no lap time, so I'm guessing he
He
must have got
is
a corner
going
cut.
for a new one though. But
And Prentice on a lap.
that time from Newcart already says a lot, that we will have to be in the 33s, I guess, at the end of qualifying.
Yes, I
It's
would
a
imagine
big
so.
gap as well to Matthew and the likes of Big Dave, who are close to each other, as Carlin goes third.
Yeah, well, yeah, the softest. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Only 4
Ooh,
tenths.
Big Prenta!
Is it a 142.1?
Big Prenta also
Didn't count.
invalidated.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on board with Carrie again now. He looks like he's going for another lap. He's in the final sector.
Hopefully he isn't held up by that Williams. Oh, he's
coming
pitting.
into the
He's
pits.
pitting. So he has to do a second stint for sure.
He'll have to do
Of
another
course,
stint, yes.
he will have enough time for it. So
And
that's not the problem.
Volkswagen Golf GTI. Okay, he cut that off. It was at a 143, but it didn't count. About another invalidated lap. And Joyce's is doing an 8-minute lap apparently, according to my timings. It was 8 minutes
So
by
what will Big Prenta
Joyce's.
do? Looks pretty clean into that. Oh, seems to be sliding or
comes into the
losing the
pits.
end a bit, the back end there.
Who's
Will he
this?
go for a solid lap there? 1:34.2. So he gets the fastest lap, and that really proves it. 1:34.2. The full time is already beaten from the
I've got
F2 league.
I've got a time glitch on mine because SH is on 9 minutes and 8 seconds now. So I'm not too sure whether I'm getting the right times. Hopefully it'll fix it for qualifying 2. But SH comes on and sets a lap time of 9 minutes and 28 seconds. And Kimi, on board with Kimi Raikkonen, and the other Mercedes.
SH also didn't set any laps still. And
Yeah,
he is
yeah,
on one now.
SH is on a lap. Yeah, he's on a lap right validated here.
I guess if we will look at the race director and the incidents, we will see a lot of invalidations.
Yes. But yeah, it actually tells you when you get a penalty now as well. I don't know what's from watching the F2 race back last week. If the game gives you a 3-second penalty, it comes up at the bottom and tells you.
Yeah.
So, which is very interesting.
Vern also did not set a lap time yet. And
Vern's on
we
an
saw
outlap.
him getting out.
On board again with
So we would
Joyce's.
say that I
Joyce's
think
letting a car
up to the likes of Dave J, the 136s definitely can get you into Q2. Of course, only 2 people will be out in this session, or after this session, I should say.
At the moment, it's the S8 and Kimi
is
Raikkonen. It's the
now
two
going
Mercedes.
to a 1:34.5, so he goes into second.
So
And
SA comes
Kimi
3,
is
4, 5.
also starting his lap right now.
Dave J did a 1:35.9, so he's improved on his time. He's into 6th place.
Carrax, he will be starting his lap pretty soon. Going up to the penultimate corner right now.
On board with
Warming up
Demon
his
and
tires. He wants a little bit more distance to the car ahead, as he will now floor it. Fern also starting his lap now.
Demon did not activate his DRS then.
Kimi doesn't
Oh, well.
seem to... No, he is not on a flying lap.
Demon's backed out of this lap. You might give it another go. Where is he at the moment? He's in 9th place at the moment. Is he coming in the pits?
Mother Guzuri
Now he's going
retired.
again.
Mother Guzuri retired.
What's that?
I am not sure if that will be
Oh,
enough
he's crashed.
for...
He's crashed.
Oh, he crashed.
He's crashed on the pit
Oh,
straight, yeah.
okay.
His wheels in front of his car.
So that
There you go,
is
you can
a-
see it there. It's the
it is blocking the way.
yeah, it's not a very good place to stop you, but have a crash.
As
Oh, his
oh,
car's gone now.
Kimi is starting one now.
And
he's
Vern's on
starting
a
one
lap
now.
now.
Carrax is just going into the final chicane, coming up to the penultimate and last corner. So where will he go? We will know in one corner. He goes into... Oh, loses the rear end a bit, but goes... Oh no, it goes 4th actually. It's pretty close up there.
Cabby just retired from the session.
Yeah, it will be
Vern
enough,
comes on
I
the last
think.
corner now.
Will be enough.
Vern just gone 10th place with 1:36.5.
There is just a... So close, there's a 5/100th of a second between 2nd and 4th. With Prenta being up there by 3/10. Almost 3/10.
On board again with Demon, can he improve on his fastest lap? Which is a 1:37.4. I'm not too sure, looks like he might... He's got very slowly, is he coming into the pits? He is, Demon's coming into the pits. And P Dids is out from track. P Dids is currently in 12th place. He's in sector 2.
Fern, his best lap time is 2 seconds off from first place.
Kimi's just on a 1:34.8. Here comes P Dids now on the last few corners.
Well, this is a really hard track to get a perfect lap time out of it without really... Oh, okay, Fern is going in. So he didn't set a valid lap time yet, did he? Oh, no, he did
Nope.
though.
P Dids just set a new fastest time for
Will
himself.
that
He's on a
be enough?
1:36. Vern
He
is
is really-
in 12th place. With Mother
Oh, that
Gussery
will
out.
be enough. That will be
Yeah,
enough.
with-
If
Mother
oh no,
Gussery out, yeah.
it's just a question. As Demon is going out now, he can still be knocked out if VW and Deck also set a good lap time. Will we see him out again?
I'm on board with VW now.
Deck is just about to finish his lap. And I think he is going to a good lap, as I just saw the delta. Ooh, yeah, he passed Fern as well, so Fern can't lose a lot more places than this. And he's still not out, so he is not going for it anymore.
Oh, VW just slowed down to let somebody through.
Yeah, he can still do a lap after this, so
Dex
can
up
be
to
a good
12.
thing.
So
Fern
Vern
retired, so
retired.
he's confident he's going to make it, but
Devil goes wide. Demon goes wide there, but it's on the outlap. Where VW is on a.
of course, Demon,
Joyce is
Devil, and
retired.
VW all have to pass Fern, so that
Yeah, no, they are all out.
that's not very likely. So can be that Fern will just make Q2.
No, I wouldn't say that, mate. Anything can happen in a race. It only takes one good lap, mate, and someone's been knocked out of qualifying. As Devil's back end goes out there.
Ooh, Demon goes
Matthews
very
retired.
wide in that last corner.
Demon goes up to. Oh, someone go up there? No, no, I'm missing. The
Devil,
yellow
no,
flag on
Devil
sector
isn't
one.
going to beat that time.
No.
Is he going for another time? Yeah, I think he is. Well, Devil will still be in Q2 the way it stands right now. But VW has a
He's at
car
the
in
back.
front of him right now, so
Demon's the car in front of him, yes, he's and both of them are trying to put in one more fast lap. But
so really the question
VW
is,
doesn't set a time.
can
Will he be out?
VW put himself into Q2? Devil is also going for another lap. Of course, these guys have to make up a second on their own time to even be close to Vern.
I think VW's gave up.
Yeah,
VW's gave up,
he
yeah.
is gay. Oh, maybe an invalidation.
Maybe.
Yeah.
His fuel light went on, so he ran out of fuel.
So
Let's see.
that will mean
Let's
that Mother Goosery and VW will not make it into Q2.
No. Which means Demon Racer will.
Demon goes faster by 0.6 of a second to improve on his own time, but he doesn't make up any places.
I think Devil's out there as well. Well, I can't seem to spectate Devil. No.
Devil
But Devil's
retired.
retired, there you go.
He knew he was going to make it, so.
So we lose Mother Goosery and VW from Q1.
As we see Big Prenta doing a 1:34.2, which is already faster than the pole time of the F2 League. So we will see what the times will bring us later on in this qualifying session. Really, pole time will be a high 33, I guess. Looking at the times right now, maybe a really low 34, but
I reckon maybe SH or Big Prenta might be able to squeeze into the 33s, 33.9 maybe.
yeah, also
33.8.
Carrick's, I think he can do it. A man also new card. I think he's really capable of putting in a fast lap here. I guess it will be really close. It has been really close in the F2 league, really, or not the F2. I mean the F1 league for the beginning of this season, and I think this race is not an exception.
So SH is out first. No, he's not. Someone else is out first.
Matthew is.
Matthew, SH is out. Yeah, someone else is out. Who's Can I see? Skyline's out. Let's see. Everyone shoots out, or three of them shoots out straight away. That's the all starts there. Come up the pits now. Vern's on his way out. Big Dave's on his way out. So is Joyce's. So Matthew is the first one out. Don't know. So Matthew lets SH go past him. That's SH now. He should be the first person to set a lap in Q2. He is on the Ultra Softs. I'm not too sure where my co-commentator has gone. He's isn't saying anything. So SH starts his flying lap now. He comes down to the first corner, which oh, it's not even the corner, it's flat out, isn't it? He's got his DRS wide open. Goes into the second corner, which takes him to the long left-hand corner of number 3, which in the rain is a really bad corner. I think I've been rejoined by my co-commentator.
Yeah, sorry, I was away for a couple of seconds.
What's on board with SH now? SH got past Matthew on the outlap, so
The
SH
new
will be
card
the
is
first
going
to settle up.
out, or no, he is not at the moment. Someone is going out. It's Deck. Deck is going out right now. Big Dave also starts a fast
Devil's
lap.
come out on Super Softs. So Devil's the first person to come out on Super Softs. Oh, and Matthew also on Super Softs. As SH comes around the last few corners of
That can mean a lot. If people are going for the Super Softs right now, I think it will be a dry race. At least at the start.
Oh no, at the start yes, because last week a few people went on Super Softs because the Ultra Softs would not get them to the stage where the rain came. So 137.2 for invalidated lap for SH. So his lap didn't count.
Well, at least I think we will know that we will start on the dry tires, seeing that people are going to use the Super Softs.
On board with Big Dave now. Who's driving the Red Bull this year?
Carex is that net of any validation? Yeah, it is. He's
Yeah, there's been quite a few of them.
Yeah, of course, it's really hard to put a perfect lap here together here. Yeah, really.
Big Dave.
2.
Oh, Big Dave validation. Vern's on the 35.7.
Turn 2 already. If you go in a little bit too wide there and you just go over the curb on the little kink to the left, it's already invalidation.
Carriage is all over the place. So it's into rough. You just cut a corner. There's another corner cut. I'm watching this Carriage. This is not good. Don't know what he's doing there. That is terrible driving. And another corner cut there. I don't know what he's doing, but this is not in the rules, Carriage. Whether it's to save time or not, mate, this is not, that's not right, that's wrong.
Yeah.
You can't just cut corners like that. And there's another one.
He's not doing anything to go in the right direction, really.
I know I've only been back one day, but there's my first steward appeal going in after the race. That is not good driving at all, Karen. That is terrible. You can't just cut corners like that, whether there's people by you or not.
Of course, it won't have any effect for the lap, but imagine if you were doing this when you had only 1 minute left in the session and you had to make it for your last flying lap.
Exactly, yeah. So he should be penalised even when there's 9 minutes left. You get penalised. It happened last year to Dave 1025 at Australia. He was trying to get back to the pits. Thought you'll Big Dave did a 1:35.5 in his fastest lap. Yeah, tried to get back to the pit so he can do another time, and didn't work, and he got penalised for it.
That 35.5 is way off the times, of course, for a pole.
Joyce does a 1:36.2.
Devil did a 1:37.6 on the super softs.
Yeah, Devil's on another lap. I'm not too sure if it's an in lap, but he's in sector 3 now.
It seems like that he will be the only one on the super softs.
Yeah, Matthew's changed his to Matthew's gone back in.
Yeah, which is interesting. I don't think if Devil wants to make Q3, he just has to go for the ultras.
I think some Devil might be thinking, I can't make Q3. Maybe,
yeah, but then
maybe
it's just better to not run at all if you think you can't do it.
No, but you're gonna give it a shot, aren't you? At least he's gonna have an extra set of ultra softs for the race.
Yeah, but
where everybody else is using theirs now. So sometimes it's smart thinking.
Yeah.
So some of us. Oh, and Carrick's has done a 1:34 flat.
If I was Devil and I wanted to try it, I would just go ultra softs, because if you not make it, you can still go super softs, and then you have an extra set of those. Really.
It's just the way some people think, mate. I would do exactly the same as Devil, mate. Some of us slower drivers.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
For the race.
Nothing wrong with that, of course.
On board with Demon now. Who's currently sitting in 8th and a 1:37.8. In sector 3. I'm not too sure whether he's going to come to the pits though, because it doesn't tell me that. And I can't see where his car's going. No, he's going around. Last 2 corners. And he's on the last corner now. And he does a 37.4. Puts up to 7th place.
Joyce's... No, he's not finishing his lap. Big Prenta is on a lap.
He's in sector 3, yes.
Oh, but he's not going for it, I think. Or is he? It seemed like he was really slow there.
He slowed down that corner, yeah.
No, he's not going for it. I think he will do a lap now.
Matthew going for it. Matthew's going on the last corner now. Matthew's done a 36.2. Puts him to 6th place. Skyline's in sector 1.
Kimmy and SH are both on the out lap. Dave J is also on his out lap. As Big Prenta is just started his flying lap.
On board with Skyline. Skyline's currently in 8th place on a 1:36.5.
Ooh, oh, I thought Prenta lost it there. He lost a lot of time there though, and I wonder if that was another invalidation. It doesn't seem like it, because he's still going for it, but he went really wide there.
Yeah, going wide once on this track though, because it costs you a lot of time.
Yeah, of course, the track limits here are just so precise. Go a little bit too much over the curb at almost really every corner, and you're just invalidated.
Skyline comes around the last corner now, and he does a 1:35.2, puts him in 3rd place.
Nice, nice.
9 tenths behind new cars.
Big Prenta is just about to finish his lap. I have been on board and it seemed like it was a good one. He goes 34.3, so a little bit slower than he was in Q1, but it will get him into Q3.
Place.
Of course, it's not important to go into 3rd or into 1st here. All you have to do is make
Oh,
Q3 and go
it's
for
not
there.
important. No, it's
Yeah.
not important. No, but you still do it.
SH and Kimmy still have to set a lap as well.
Yeah. Also, Dave J and P did. So the two Renault and the two Mercedes are still out. P did is on an out lap now. Dave J's on a lap. Let's see what Dave J does.
Kimmy
Devil's come back out on the Ultra Softs. Dave J does a 36.2, puts him into 9th place, so he makes it into Q3 at the moment.
Kimmy goes 4th with a 1:34.9.
34. S8 in sector 2. S8 comes on the last two corners now. 132, 130, 134.4. Puts him up to 4th place.
It is really close between the top 4 there. Only 4 tenths separating them. Of course, it's a big gap to second, again with 3 tenths, and then it's just really close. I guess SH is going to retire. I think he...
So on board of S8 retired, yeah. On board of Pete Did's the only person not to set a lap time, yeah.
So Dave J is going for a lap and he's in 11th. Can he get Matthew off that final Q3 spot?
There's still a few Pete Dids can set some good. Big Dave's is retired.
It is really close between those two, only 9 milliseconds.
Yellow flags in sector 3.
And Dave J doesn't do it. Is he going for it again?
Dave Did retired.
He retired. Interesting.
Yeah, well, Pete Did has still got a chance though to get into that top 10. See what Pete Did does.
Yeah,
Pete Did goes 8th, yeah, he's knocked Matthew
so Matthew
out.
is off, but Matthew will
Vern
be setting a
down to
new
10th
lap
place.
time. Matthew can
I
set a new lap time, so Vern is in 10th. Vern is in 10th. If Matthew
10th, yeah.
improves by 5 tenths, Vern will be out of Q2.
Same with Joyce. If Joyce just comes back out, which he's not going to have time to now, he's only 43 seconds.
I will stay
Guys,
on board
retired.
with Matthew. I want to see how his lap is going. Whoa! Ooh. That was really close to the wall there, in my opinion. Was that a little bit... Oh no, he paused it. Oh, he retired.
He's retired.
Oh, Vern here is really surviving in this qualifying session.
No, Demon
He's not
is
making
on.
it himself easy.
Demon and Devil are still going around the track though.
Yeah.
Devil
They have
did
to improve
change the
by a
tyres to
lot.
Ultra Soft.
They have to improve by a lot to...
Oh, Devil
They
just
want-
crashed. Devil just crashed. In sector 3.
Yeah. Where is that?
Well, that.
In the
well, that's
chicane.
it.
Is that in the chicane? He just lost it on
Yep.
180.
Yep. But will that affect? Is that going to be in the way? It's not going to be in the way.
Oh, I don't... Demon also seemed to make a mistake. I saw him wobble a bit there.
Let's see what Demon does.
Deck is also on the lap.
I think Deck's safe.
Yeah, Deck
Okay.
will be safe. Only Demon can still set a lap time, and then will Deck still be in top 10, so no worries for him. Demon is not going to make the top 10 there.
No. I don't know if he'd even get effort though, mate. Finishes 14th.
So we will have Carrax in P1 for this session, followed by his teammate Big Prenta. Scuderia Ferrari seems to be strong again in this race. Of course they are also first and second in the Drivers' Championship, if I'm right. So it's looking good for the Ferraris, but of course everybody starts from zero now, again for Q3, with Fern being in 10th. So we say goodbye to Matthew, Dave and Joyce's Demon and Devils in Q2.
So we're down to the top 10. And remaining we have Big Dave, Big Prince, Carrax, Skyline, Death, P-Did, Vern, S8, Newcastle and Kimmy, all fighting out for the top place. At the moment it's been Ferrari who have topped Q1 and Q2. So will it happen again, or will we get a surprise?
As we have Carrax coming out, I guess, and Fern.
Big Dave coming out as well.
Coming out. Fern is also coming out. Activity at Mercedes as well as S8 has come out.
The Skyline's the first one out. Okay, I keep changing this. Sorry lads, it'll do watching. I keep forgetting to change me spectator menu.
Yeah, it's a really good new menu, but we have to get used to it, really.
Yeah, I like it because what I did notice about watching the F2 with it on, when the gap's close, we get to see it now. So
yeah,
instead of just watching the top guys all the time, you can switch to even some of the battles that are happening near the end, cause at the back, because you don't always know that they're happening because you can't always tell.
Yeah, now it's easier to see how close everybody is to each other and not just only knowing how far the leader is driving ahead of them.
A Skyline with the first one out. He's going to be the first one to set a lap time for Q3. He's going around the last two corners now. And he starts his lap. There's DRS wide open.
Carrax is also starting his lap now. As is Big Dave. So we will go to Skyline first.
We'll start at sector 2.
Goes a little bit wide there.
We've got cars in front of them, so hopefully they'll move out of the way. There you go, yep. I think that was a new car, wasn't it, moving out of the way?
Yeah, there was new car there. But I don't think he really held him up there.
No, but it's still nice to move out the way.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Just not being in his way there. He's doing a good job.
A little bit wide there by Skyline.
So Skyline going into the last couple of corners of this lap. and he sets a 1:35.1.
That's one. So he's got pole for now.
Carrick's will be the next one. 33.6.
33.6 for Carrick's. Wow, that's a quick time.
As I was saying, we have to be in the mid 33s. Oh my god.
That's a really quick time.
Can Prenta go and beat that time?
It's Prenta. It's just a 3 now. He comes around the last corner. He's done a 36. Oh, invalidated lap time by Big Prenta.
Yeah. SH has gone into second, but he is a second off. A full second off.
On board with Big Dave. He's in sector 2 at the moment. He was a little bit wide there.
So Carrick's really set a high bench there.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to beat. Big Day comes around the last corner now, and he sets 35.4, puts him in 5th place. Newcastle 34.2, what's up to 2nd. Oh, Big Prenta on another lap, or did he only put enough fuel in for one? Yes, he's... Oh no, he's going around the last 2 corners now. And he's done a 33.9. Oh,
Close,
he's gone to 2nd place.
It will be a 1-2 for Ferrari, a front low lockup, if it stays like this.
On board with P. Dids. There's in sector 2. No, into sector 3.
Newcart has gone into 3rd with a 1:34.2.
As Peter comes on the last 2 corners. There he comes. And he's gonna go up to 6 with a 35.4. Only 3,000 of a second between him and Big Dave.
No, Big Dave is finishing his lap right now. He's going to the last 2 corners.
Pits, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going.
Pits, yeah.
Seems like Vern, in my opinion, is struggling a bit, setting valid lap times.
And Kimi is in sector 2 at the moment. He's got his DRS wide open coming down the back straight.
So will Carrick's go for another run, do you think?
I don't think so. If he does, it'll be just to try and beat his own time.
Yeah, or
but
maybe Big Prenta can be a little bit closer, try to challenge it, but the rest is just so far off. They have to really improve a lot.
Well,
Kimi is just finishing his lap. 1:34.7.
Looking at 5th place. See, the likes of Terry and Big Prenta, I don't think they'd want to waste another set of tyres coming out. Especially when done 33s. P did to the 35.3, keeps him in 7th place. And Deck's on a flying glass now. Kimmy's retired. Kimmy's either crashed
Vern is
or he's
going
retired
out
on track.
again.
Kimmy retired on track there? Yeah, Kimmy's retired on track.
He retired, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Stay on board with Deck. Let's see what Deck does. Deck 34.5 in the first sector.
Skyline with a 135.
And Vern's come back out. Vern's on an outlap. So just Deck and Vern who haven't set a lap time yet.
So if it stays
Yeah,
this way, Ferrari are really in a good position here. They are already almost 40 points ahead in the championship in terms of constructors, which is amazing.
Pretty big.
Yeah, of course, as H and Kimi, they couldn't make a couple of races, or the first couple of races.
Deck goes 7th with a 35.2. So Vern's coming around now to start his flying lap. Big Dave's retired.
Carrick is out also. He's
Carrick's
wasting
up,
another. Yeah, he's wasting another set of his tires. It's
Yeah,
not
he's on the
necessary.
Ultrasoft, yeah.
Big Prentice is not going to set a lap as his new card, as his SH. So he is just, or he used too much of his previous set. Oh no, that's not necessary because you start with the Q2 tire.
Unless he's come out on the same set,
Yeah,
which is possible. But then again, that would mean at the beginning of the race he's gonna. Dex is retired.
yeah, it's not necessary because you just used the Q2 set.
Unless it's a wet race,
Yeah.
and you don't need to save them.
Yeah. Okay.
Vern just had it off. Vern's retired. So Vern didn't set a lap time on there. No,
So
I know Vern did
everybody-
say that he was struggling.
Skyline can still try and get himself up there a bit, but for Carrick, he is just trying to improve on his own time and
Which
destroy
isn't
the-
really necessary. I mean, that actually makes me think that
Oh, he's
wet
going.
race and he
Oh
doesn't
no,
actually
he's not
need a
going
set of
in.
tyres.
He doesn't improve as well. No. Skyline is the last one to set a lap time,
Yep.
but he seems to be 3/10 off of his own, or is that the leader? Can he still improve? And challenge Kimi or maybe SH?
Let's go on the last corner now. And he does a 35.1, he did.
Oh, yeah.
So Cavi does set the fastest time. Cavi's got pole position with a 33.6, followed by his teammates Big Friends with a 33.9.
It's a Ferrari front row lockout. As
Then you
it
got
was
the
in real
Toro
life.
new cars, and then the two Mercedes.
Followed by Skyline, Deck, Pedits, and then the two Red Bulls with Fern not even setting a lap time. As we will now have the additional 5-minute break.
Yeah, I've got a message when we're ready to go. So we're at the 5-minute break. And it's a dry race by the looks of it so far. So I didn't see why Cavi was coming out
Yeah,
and
it
doing another
can
lap.
bite him later on. Of course, you don't really use that many ultra softs in the race, maybe only your starting tire, and then just go into the harder to finish it. But if you will have a safety car at the end, it can bite you.
Doing them extra 2 laps he did then on them tyres, if that was the same set he used to set the fastest time, they're gonna be a bit worn down than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Like,
So, who do you think will be a great competitor for the win? Of course, Carrax, he's shown to have a great 1 lap pace, but
yeah,
can he still do that in the race?
See, from watching Carrick's last year, I don't know whether he still does the same, but he used to, when he was in first place, he used to go a little bit longer on his tyres than everybody else, and he lost quite a bit of time off it. And there's a few times where if he pitted a few laps earlier, he would have won the race hands down. But because he waited the extra few laps and everybody else would pit for fresher tyres, he lost too much pace. So he's got a great 1 lap race. Brilliant, he's really quick.
Yeah.
But over a race time, I would think his teammates would do better. But then I'm not counting out S8 either, or new cars.
Yeah,
they're also
SH
very quick.
really has to step up his game in this race, because he is just almost, he is 17 points down in the championship already, so he wants to make up for it, I guess.
But as I said, S8 did miss a few races though.
Yeah, that's true, but you can't, even if you miss them, it is a good reason that you're so far behind, but you can't do anything about it, and you have to take those remaining races to make up for it, really, because your opposition doesn't have mercy with you because of it. So it will be really hard for him. He is starting P4, if I'm right, so he will have a good chance. Of course, being in pole position here doesn't have to mean you will be first in the second corner, really, because it's a long way up to that second corner, which is the first real braking zone. A lot of chance for people to get in each other's slipstream, so it will be a really interesting run up.
Yeah, well the first corner is it's not a corner, it's a really. It's
Yeah.
someone's already pushed go to race.
Oh. Who was that? It was Joyce's and SH.
I don't know.
Or Vern
Vern's
also.
yeah.
So maybe
it might
the
have been
5 minutes
Vern,
were yeah.
It might have been Vern. I was about to mess him in about a minute time, like. So. So obviously we have the formation lap first. We're going to go on the formation lap. Oh,
Big
there's a Ferrari stuff on there.
doesn't seem
Ferrari, a Renault
to
stuff
be
on there.
there.
The French have been disqualified, so it's P-Lids.
Of course, these people can still race. It is just a
Yes.
it's just
We'll run you through
disqualifying
the
you
field
because
anyway,
you don't.
So, in first place on pole we had Carricks, then the Big Printer, then new cars, S8, Kimi,
Of course,
Skyline,
the second
then
row.
Deck in 7th place, which is a good race, good third time by
thing.
Deck in qualifying. Then you got Pete Dids in 8th, Big Dave in 9th with Vern in 10th. You got Matthew in 11th, Dave J in 12th, Joyce is in 13th, Stephen 14th, Devil 15th, and you got Mother Goosery in 16th, and finally Reed W in 17th.
course, the second row with Newcart and SH, they can also be very, very dangerous in terms of taking that first place into the second turn, because they will have the slipstream from the first row.
It's gonna be a close one down to the I'm gonna say second corner, but it's all about getting a good start. If you get a good start for Russia,
of course,
you've got
the second corner is also really difficult to get right when you're next to each other because it's so narrow.
It's like, everybody is on the ultra soft tires apart from VW, who was starting on the super softs.
As the grid is forming up,
they all line up.
It's the fourth round of the F1 League on RaceStation.net as we wait for 5 lights to go out. And we are away!
A little bit of a late start by everyone there, I think.
So, Carrick seems to be away great. Ooh, Prenta is already under pressure from SH and from Newcart. They are on his outside, as he also is on Newcart on the outside. Is Prenta going to stick it? Ooh. No, Newcart takes second. Newcart takes second. He goes back into... Oh, Prenta will have the inside going into turn 4. Will he keep... No, Newcart sticks it. Newcart sticks it. Goes in second. Big Prenta third, SH fourth. In the background, there is really a lot of fighting.
Yeah, Rent got moved up to 10th place.
He's already in 8th.
Place, sorry. Yeah, he's moved up to 8th.
Ooh, Big Dave going wide. Terex meanwhile has already built a gap of 1 second.
Yeah, 9/10 to the new car.
Ooh, Big Prenta is looking at the back of Newcart there.
Demon also on the back of Matthew, carries on the fastest lap, 140.3. Dave J gets past Joyce's, Mother Goosey gets past Joyce's, Joyce's in the pits. He's got a damaged wing, has he?
Ooh, Skyline is really close to Deck. He's on his outside right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, Deck will not give him the room there, but Skyline really didn't have a lot of chance there on the outside.
Well,
and he is under pressure by Fern right now. He is under pressure there. Loses the back end a bit. Can Fern do something in the next corner? No. Meanwhile, Big Dave is looking a bit, but Matthew is also up his ass. Big Prenta is not that close to Newcart anymore. Still 8/10 though, but he lost out a bit on this lap. So now we have Carrax, Newcart, Big Prenta, SH, Kimmy, Deck, Skyline, Vern, Big Dave and Matthew forming the top 10. Ooh, Big Dave went wide. Under pressure by Matthew.
Newcart's got a 3-second time penalty already on lap 2.
Shoot. Track limit's really coming into play this Grand Prix.
And he's 1.6 seconds behind the
Carrax.
Behind Carrax, yeah. And 2 seconds now. 2.1. Carrax is flying. They got Big Prenta right behind Newcart now.
Ooh, and there is DRS right now.
There is DRS here. It's lap 3. And Big Prenta get a dump if it's got the move done, I think. Yes, he has. Will Newcastle stay with him? Go on the outside. Skyline gets past Def. Matthew gets past Big Dave.
SH is looking to get an advantage from this fight. We will get a good run up, but he won't be close enough.
Vern is right up Def's backside at the moment. And Joyce is in the pit again. That's 2 pit stops and 2 laps for Joyce's. Joyce has gone onto the super soft tyre and Joyce has retired. And now the gap to Big Printer is 2.6 seconds. But Newcastle is right behind him and does have
Demon
DRS
is
open.
under pressure by P-Dits.
And Newcastle has got past
But they both
Big
have
Printer.
DRS.
And Newcastle goes back into 2nd place.
Ooh. I missed that.
Right, Joyce, maybe we're doing commentary, mate, so can we chat later? Cheers, thank you. Right. Party's supposed to be in private, KO.
Sorry. I will make it private quickly.
So Matthew gets past Big Dave. Big Dave.
So, we
Matthew
are
goes wide.
private now.
And Big Dave's looking to go. Big Dave has he got the job move done now? Matthew keeps it. We're coming into this. Yeah, Matthew managed to keep hold of it. And the gap now is 2.8 seconds on the leader for Newcastle.
Prenter really wants to
Matthew,
get back on
3-second
him.
time penalty.
Also, so we already have 2 people having a 3-second time penalty in 4 laps. So we will see an attack by Big Prenter in the DRS zone right now.
And Vern is only 2 tenths behind Def. And has got DRS.
He's not really gaining Big Prenter. He's trying to make a lunge, but he was just looking.
Oh, Vern the same. Vern not really gaining much on. You know, right behind him. It didn't really seem, that DRS didn't seem to do anything at all. Well, Def comes into the pit, which releases Vern. Vern might put in a few good laps. Def has got front wing damage by the looks of it. So is he changing his wing? No wing change. Unless that's just the way that looks, but to me it looks like he's got a bit of damage. And Def put the socks on. So the gap to Big Printer is in 2nd place now.
4 seconds.
4.2 seconds. But the top it's a battle for 2nd places really on even in the next 4 drivers. Only 5
Vern,
tenths in it.
Matthew, Demon, Madaguzuri and VW are the only people to make up positions at this moment. With only Dex stopping right now from the field that is still running. Joyce has already made 3 pit stops before he retired. Of course, with this track you can be so perfect from a large part of the race, but only one mistake and you can be out of it. New card is under pressure by SH, but he can still have DRS from Big Prenter, so...
Yeah, they're all gonna have DRS. There's not much of a gap between these. There's not 6 tenths between them. It's and Kimi's got a 3-second time penalty. So. Pete Did's on the back of Demon Racer. Pete Did's gets past Demon Racer on the long left hand. Can he keep it? He can. Good move by Pete Did. Just up to 10th
Good
place.
run up by Demon though. He has a look. But
Matthew's got past Big Dave. The battle between Big Dave and Matthew is still going on.
Oh, Big Dave is on the outside now, and now he will have the inside on the next corner, but he doesn't go for it. Still, he will have DRS. So can he make a move after that?
The DRS on this game has really been made pointless. Not many people gain advantages on it.
Nah, this year the DRS isn't that strong, of course, with the massive downforce of these cars. Also, it is really hard to keep up with the guy in front of you because of the
1:39 flat.
Yeah, he is flying.
It's 5.7 seconds ahead of 5.8 now. But Matthew is catching up Ryan as well now.
And second up to fifth, they are just so close, but Big Prentice not able to run away, but because...
Big Prentice got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that is... Oh, so Big Prentice and New Cards and Kimi,
yes,
so SH
and Kimi, yeah,
has the advantage right now, but it's still early in the race.
The Big Prentice can't seem to pull away from New Car. New Car goes a little bit wide there. Dave J's got a 3-second time penalty. And Dex back in the pits.
Was that a nose change? Oh, he's gone to the super soft tires.
Yeah, he went from soft to super soft.
Ooh, New Cart is right up the back at Big Prentice right now.
Yeah, and Big Dave's got past Matthew on the back straight.
Oh, this is... Oh my god, look at that fight.
There's a collision. There's a collision.
I stay here. I will stay here. Ooh, second up to third are just 8 tenths away from each other. It's 8 tenths between second and fourth. What is happening here? Ooh, will New Cart make a move? No, he's not close enough.
Not close enough, no.
Who is looking up the inside here? Oh no. We'll go for it though. No. Oh, it has a better exit than Prenta, but Prenta seems to have good traction.
The S8 right behind him. New Cart's got another 3 seconds.
Another 3 seconds already. We're not even at lap 10, and these guys, some of these guys already have 6 seconds. What is the point that? When are you getting disqualified because of too many penalties?
I think it's something like 25.
25
30. Something like that.
Hopefully we don't have to worry about that.
That second.
Oh, New Cart is going for it on the inside. No, he's not. He backs out of it.
He didn't seem to have his DRS open then either.
These guys are so close together.
He's gonna go with Matthew.
Oh, Demon on the inside of Dave J.
Yeah, Demon got past Dave J.
Pete, that's really close to Matthew, but I want to see what is New Cart going to do. New Cart? Yeah, he has DRS right now. Ooh, closing up on the inside. Brent has to take on the alternative route.
Newcastle gets the move done.
I thought he had to give that position back, really.
Yeah, I would.
That's the question. He didn't really.
Newcastle wide. There you go. Newcastle goes wide, so it just if there was.
And we are back at where we started.
And Kimmy's caught them back up again. So Big Dave is close to Vern as well now. He's right on the back of Vern, Big Dave.
Peditz is close up to Matthew.
But Matthew goes a little bit wide there.
Decadent is really on his own at the moment. He is already really close to be led by Carrix.
Who's this? Deck.
Brent still in second.
Peter has got DRS on Matthew.
So Carrix really has a lot of opportunities to just drive away from this fight that the guys from 2nd to 5th have right now. As we are going to turn 2 again, there it opens, the DRS for Newcart. This time Prenta will defend, Newcart on the outside, brakes late, but that's not enough. SH is on the outside. Oh no. It's not enough. It's really hard to keep it up there because this corner is just flat this year.
Yeah, Matthew
flat out.
Big Dave got a 3-second time penalty. Them penalties are flying at the moment. Absolutely flying in. Yeah.
Really, one mistake in this fight and it costs you a lot of positions.
Yeah, well, if these three make a mistake, Kimmy
it can
is behind them, who seems to be just staying, not getting involved in the battle, just staying close behind to maybe count on any mistakes.
Yeah, he's just waiting for that one mistake. Oh, Newcart will at the outside coming into the. Oh, he's squeezing a bit, but Prentice sticks it. He will be on the outside now. Better traction by Prenta. Better traction by Prenta though.
Newcastle got it done though. Newcastle.
No, Prenta will have the inside. And SH, can he?
Kimmy has to make it avoided action there. Big Dave's got past Vern.
Newcart up in second, but Big Prenta will have DRS coming up to this straight.
Yeah. Oh
my god, it's just tossing coins really.
Yeah.
Will he be close enough? No, he won't. He won't make it. Oh, goes wide.
A little bit wide, yes.
SH is under pressure by Kimmy now. What would you do if you were Mercedes right now? Would you?
Me personally, I think I would back off a little bit and see where it led to, and Pete did get past Matthew.
Really, as teammates, you do not want to fight at this moment.
Exactly, no. Matthew nearly had the instant demon.
Oh, Dave J is making the move as well. No, he backs out of it.
Matthew lost 2 places then in the matter of three corners, and he got.
Vern is really close to Big Dave.
Yeah, Big Dave.
Big Prentice 2/10 of a second behind Newcart.
Big Prentice got another 3-second time penalty as well.
So SH is just really doing a great job not getting those time penalties at the moment.
SH, yeah.
Oh, he's right at the back of Big Prenta. Can he make a Big Prenta will have DRS, so it will be interesting. He's going for it.
Going for it, yeah.
Yeah, no, oh, that's the DRS of Prenta helping him there.
We have another go though.
Yeah, now it's important to go on the inside there and just try to brake a little bit later. Ooh.
New car goes a little wide coming out of that corner.
These guys just can't drive away from another.
No. And Kimmy's just sitting there in the background just... I bet he... Oh, what, VW's got a 3-second time penalty.
If we are going to look to the bottom screen there, it just... we will get too many time penalties to see.
Well, all this excitement's making me cough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Carrix is already 12 seconds ahead.
12 seconds ahead, yeah. Well, what, 1 lap 12 now. They're going to be coming up to the first set of pit stops soon as well.
So what is a good
15.
strategy? What did the F2 boys do?
Well, me personally, my strategy was going to be ultra soft and super soft. I was going to go for the 1 stop. But because the rain was coming, I had to change. 1 stop is possible, yes.
Okay.
But it's hard.
Yeah.
But like,
so 2 stop will be the fastest way. Okay.
Yeah, because the rain came, I did a 2 stop because I did.
SH is really close. He's making the move. SH. Did they touch there?
I'm not too sure. I don't think there was.
Oh, he's on his outside. He's on his outside. Will he be able to brake later, coming into the 4th corner? Oh, he's sticking it. Great racing. Lost the backhand there a bit. Lost the backhand there a bit.
Fenter went wide.
He made the move. Made the move.
And again, the backhander again. But while they're racing this, Newcart's
Newcart can... Yeah, he pulled a great gap there.
Yeah, he's got a...
Maybe this is what Newcart needs. Now he doesn't have the trouble of the DRS anymore from these guys. Prenta is under pressure by Kimi as well.
Oh, you got Vern right behind Big Dave, and you got P. Did right behind Vern as well. Battle for 7th place.
Mother Goosery pitted, so he is going to 16th right now. And that takes Deck up to 15th.
He's gone for the super softs. Matthews pitted, he's gone to the super soft. Matthews got another 3-second time penalty.
Fern and Big Dave are really close together, and Peditz is right behind them.
Right behind him, yeah. It's a lot of close battling.
Great battling as well at the moment. Up till now, this is seeming to be a great race.
Big Dave.
Really, this has to be it. Though he's so close with the DRS, it will be an easy move, maybe. No, it doesn't seem like it.
It looks like Big Dave has better pace on the straights.
He's not gaining anything, really.
No. If anything, he lost time.
Now the question is, do you want to keep on fighting with your teammate like this? With the other ones coming up so fast?
Big Dave and Vern have been racing so long, mate. I'm sure they'll be alright.
Yeah,
you know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them crashing each other out, but maybe just a little bit of team orders here can help them.
Team orders don't come into play on F1, right? You know that. SH is right behind Newcart. As he come. So this battle's back on again, even though Newcart did pull a 2-second gap ahead.
Yeah, so he must have made a couple of mistakes. Oh, SH is gaining a lot there. He's gaining a lot. But he isn't close enough at all.
Not close enough that time, no. But Vern again is right on the back of Big Dave. DRS is open. Can he get the move done this time?
Oh!
Big Dave moved over and lets him go. And Newcart's got another 3 second time penalty for Newcart.
Big Dave just let Vern go. I think that can be a good
Better
thing.
pace. Yeah,
Vern has the better pace, seemed like, because he was really catching at the end, but he just couldn't stick it in on the straights. Maybe this will help them to pull away from the cars behind them.
With Newcart being 13.5 seconds ahead now, and SH is right behind Newcart.
Ooh, losing the backhand.
13.5. Yeah.
That chicane seems to be a really hard place to not lose your car there. Everyone is really sliding.
It's not easy.
It is really hard.
Another 3 seconds.
Oh, SH is close to Newcart. The DRS will be open right now. He's gaining. Newcart is not seeming to defend. And
SH gets the move done.
Exit.
P. Ditch is having a go on Big Dave. Oh, P. Ditch goes wide and spins his car.
Oh yeah, he spins it.
He's lost a few places, lost 3 places he lost there.
Cost him 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So can SH drive away from these guys now?
He needs to put his foot down. But I said lap 16 now, and none of the top guys
drivers will be coming in, yeah. So somebody really wants to do an undercut, I think.
Yes.
If you're one of these guys fighting right now, you want to be the first one to pit, really. It can give you a massive advantage.
Going around again, though. Going around again.
How long?
All 4 of them are going around again. Dave J gets past Demon Racer.
Because this is a really long pit straight, so I think you need to have about 25 seconds, maybe? 20?
Something around there, yeah, around that time.
So that will mean that they will go... if I was one of these guys from 2nd to 5th, you would just pit now, because Skyling is coming in. You will have a clear track ahead of you. It can really help you in this fight.
Well, the Q3's got 3 second time penalty, and Skyline's gone on to the super soft.
Meanwhile, Carrix has nothing to be worried about.
No, he
is just managing it.
He's 15 seconds ahead. He hasn't had a time penalty yet.
Prento's really close up to Newcart.
Man's his tyres well, and he should be okay.
Prento really wants to get his team a 1-2. That's the only thing that... Yeah, it's gone up into 3rd. It's gone up into 3rd. Good move on the inside there of Newcart.
He's got it. And they all go around again, so they're still not pitting.
Meanwhile, SH didn't drive away from them, so Brent is already in the DRS. And he's closing up a lot in these couple of corners.
Pete is close to Demon Racer, who fell up in 9th place. The Demon goes a little bit wide, coming out the second to last corner. Pete Ditch is going to have DRS. Will he get the move done? No, not quite.
And now Newcart is already back
the
up
top
at
5, the
Prenta.
gap after the top 5 is 28 seconds. So Vern is 28 seconds behind Kimi, who's in 5th place. Devil's in the pits, he's put on the soft tyres.
Yeah, if I was one of these guys, I would have just pit right now. Go for the undercut. You have a really clear track ahead of you then, and then you can just push.
Yeah, all these slow battling, so why are you battling? Your tyres aren't doing any good anyway, just getting more worn down.
Let the other ones battle, and you will have a massive advantage because of it.
If I was Kimi, I think I would have pitted if I was Kimi.
Yeah, really, that's a good point. Kimi, he is up there, but he is not really able to battle these guys, so
no.
This can be your chance to pit, and the tires can't be that great anymore. I mean, I guess you will have a better pace on the super soft right now. Sprenta is really close to SH again.
Well,
3 seconds for Newcart.
3 seconds. That's 12 seconds already.
12 seconds for Newcart, and now, if I'm right, Sprenta has already 9 seconds penalties.
Yes.
And I still didn't see any penalties for SH. Let me have a look. Really, does SH have any penalties?
What was that? Demon left Skylar. Demon just left Skylar past.
This is interesting. SH has 3 warnings, but no penalty.
Alright, so they all for the same thing. What are the warnings for all the corner cutting?
It doesn't say for what it was, really. It only says warning.
Vernon's just got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. Ooh, someone's going wide! Oh no, it's a back marker, it's a back marker.
Back marker. And Skyline's got 3 seconds. Newcart is right up the back of Big Trent today. And again, none of them pitted. So again, that's 20 laps in the race, and
this has to be a one-stopper then.
Yeah, they gotta be going for one-stops, yeah. So your tyres can make it, you can do one-stop. You have to manage them really well.
This is really interesting for me. I didn't thought it was possible to do a one-stop on this track. Or even if in F1 that was possible to do.
Sorry. Skyline on fresh tyres, Pete is not, but Pete is on a faster tyre. But very worn down. Skyline's going to get DRS. And Skyline's going to move himself to 9th place. There you go, he's in to 9th place now. Can he keep hold of it though? Yes, he can.
So Dave J is really close up to Big Dave.
The Big Dave, isn't it?
Fern seemed to build a little gap on his teammate.
He's got a 2-second gap there, yeah. And Cavi's got an 18-second gap. Is any one
of these guys going to pit now? Or are they just...
No,
no one is going to pit again.
Big Dave, has Big Dave had an incident there? Big Dave just lost a lot of places. Just went down, right down to 11th place from 7th. Don't know if he went wide or he spun. They've got to pit now. They got to pit soon because
Yeah.
they're just
guess
wrecking the tires here.
They will pit at lap 23 to 25, I think.
Big Dave's going for super softs.
That will get him to the end, then I think.
And the change of wing as well. So he must have had a collision. That's why he lost all them places. VW is up to 11th
Big
place.
Prenta is trying to make the move on his age. No, he's not.
No, will they pit this lap? Look at Newcastle. No, nobody pitting. No, they stay out another lap. But Big Prenta is right behind SH. He's got DRS.
It's gaining. SH is not going to defend. No. It was a... Ooh, SH doesn't have a great exit there. Gives Prenta the opportunity to go on the inside. But that won't be a good spot now. He needs to try to make that cutback or just stay there. Oh, this will be hard. Oh, well, my voice because of this. Oh my god.
And SH keeps the place. Vern's in the pits. Vern's gone for the super soft.
So where did that bring him? Does he lose? Demon's in the pit as well. Is Matthew going to... Oh, it will be close. It will be close with Matthew. Will be very close with Matthew.
Matthew's come out ahead of Demon, ahead of Vern. He's got past both of them. So Matthew puts up the 10th place.
Are these guys going to pit now, or are they just going to drive on and on? If I was one of these guys, I would just pit now.
Gotta make it.
Yeah, someone has to make that move. No, they are all driving on.
So VW who started on the super soft tyres got up to 9th place.
Really?
And them tyres can go really far. So if we can keep up with pace, and
if you make it to lap 23 on super soft, which have already been used at the qualifying, you can just pit now. And ooh, Prenta's making the move. I don't know what happened there, but he had such more space, more pace coming out of that second corner there. He made it. Second place for Big Prenta. And we now got Newcart breathing down SH's neck again.
Well, SH's pit light is on. So is Big Prenta's.
And what?
The pit light's on, so we are expected to pit.
Is Kimmy's, no, Kimmy's pit light is not on yet, so...
No, and Newcart isn't either. Just SH and Big Prenta. So SH got DRS.
Of course, SH will have the first pit stop of the two Mercedes being in front of him.
Means jack shit, that means.
No.
If I was Kimmy, I would have pitted ages ago.
Yeah, if I was Kimmy, I would have done the same. It wouldn't have made any difference for SH, but it is really the rule that the first car. Oh, Big Prenta gone wide.
Yeah, and SH got past him. And Mother Goosey and Matthew both got another 3 seconds.
They still don't pit.
And they still don't pit. Wow. They are definitely up for the one stop.
But it is really the rule most of the time that the first car gets the first pit stop. But if I was Kimi, I would have just stopped already. Would have given.
I would have said to my teammate, "Are you pitting this lap?" No, okay, I am. I mean, simple as.
It can mean if Kimi just pitted earlier, it can mean that you will now have Mercedes in 2 and 3.
Yeah. Vern's on the back of Matthew. There's blue flags and yellow flags in sector 1.
Ooh, Vern is really close. They touch. Devil is also pretty close to Dick Dave. He seems to lose out a bit coming out of that corner.
Big Dave's just pitted as well for Super Softs. As the lead, we haven't even shown the lead that much. There he goes, a bit of the leader. He's 22.7 seconds ahead of SH.
Let's give him his 15 seconds of fame.
Yeah,
he's doing a great job. Really amazing.
You feel sorry for you feel sorry for them because you don't get enough camera time. But when there's battles going on like this, you can't really.
Yeah. He is just really managing it from start to finish now.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make any mistakes, really, this will be his win. Nothing else to add from that.
Dex in the pits.
Big Dave, oh no, I was wrong. Big Prentice, they taking a look on his age. Carex is just.
3 seconds.
He's taking it so slow. And
Dex.
Big Prentice got another 3-second time penalty, so he will be at 12 seconds as well.
Yeah, well, Newcastle got 15, now we got another one before as well.
Oh shit.
And Dave J's in the pits.
Sorry for my language there.
Doesn't bother me, mate. You see my old videos, do not on busway. Dave J's put the super soft on. Reed W's gone up to 7th place now, and still hasn't pitted. Vern's gone up to 8th, Matthew's gone up to 9th, and Dave J slots back into 10th place after his pit stop. Now Newcastle is right behind Big Prentice.
Yeah, he was having a look, but he just doesn't have the pace because Prentice also has the DRS. You know,
and Kimmy's
these
right
guys are just.
Newcastle.
They can't drive away from each other because everyone keeps on having DRS.
Yeah. Was that Newcastle and Kimmy are pitting?
Ooh, Newcastle and Kimmy are pitting. So Kimmy is taking the first.
Yes,
this could be good.
This could. Very interesting to see if they actually get the undercuts.
So I think. These other two guys have to pit right now. Of course, Super Soft will just get you to the end straight away now. You did 26 laps on Ultra Soft. Does this mean that it is really possible in this game to do a one-stop, or is it just this track that gives you the possibility?
I've only known this track. I suppose you could do it on a track to be really careful, but now where's the big question? Will they get the undercuts?
Really close. He's really close. Oh, if I was them, I would just pit this lap.
They have to pit this lap.
They have to pit this lap.
If they don't pit this lap, they're gonna lose too much time for Kimmy and Newcastle.
Yeah, and it is not necessary at all. You can make it easily on the new tires now.
Prentice's got DRS. He's having a go. On the inside.
Yeah, now he will have the outside for the.
Go. Yeah.
So he has to stick it on the outside, and he will have the inside now. Now he sticks it. He sticks it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Is he lagging a little bit there? A bit of lag.
I missed a part of that because I was so stupid to play. Yeah, they are pitting both. They are both pitting.
No,
so now, I was thinking the same.
Well, Kimmy's lost a second to Newcastle already. So new car's
Oh.
flying on these fresh tyres. But
So, okay. SH and Big Prenta are now coming out of the pit. And they are... Where's Newcart? Newcart is just coming on the extra... Oh, it will be really close. Oh, Newcart will take
Kimmy's...
it. Newcart will be in front of them. Newcart will be in front of them. And by
Kimmy's
a big margin.
Kimmy's up to 4th.
Oh
Kimmy's
shit! Ooh, that is a
it worked,
great.
but
That was
yeah.
a great move there by Kimmy and Newcart.
New cars.
We were saying those who will get the undercut right now will have a massive advantage in this group, and here's the proof. Imagine
pulling away though is
imagine
why
what
this happening. Tarek still hasn't pitted and he's 46 seconds ahead.
Of course, you would have had a longer stint on these tires, but imagine what a advantage you would have had if you have had to pit 2 laps earlier.
Exactly, yeah.
You would have still made it, but it's already 2 seconds right now, so you would have had like a 5-second gap.
SH is right on the back of Kimmy though.
Meanwhile, Big Prenta has really lost out to SH. He is 2 seconds behind.
And SH gets past Kimmy.
So how did he do that then? How did that happen?
Did he? Maybe he got. He might have got like a slow pit stop. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think another Goosery's in the pits.
SH is 3 seconds.
New car
does the fastest lap.
37.
And Carex didn't even pit. Or did he? Oh, he did pit. Yeah, he's on the super softs.
He's on the super soft now, yeah. It was 20 seconds. So he's actually
He lost
time.
a bit. Yeah, he lost a bit of time.
Yeah.
Now SH needs to close a 3-second gap. So if he is able to do that, it will be very interesting because these guys, they weren't able to drive away from each other, but are they able to drive towards one another?
Yeah. New car's got another 3-second penalty as Vern's looking up to get past VW. VW is still yet to pit. And he's got himself to the 7th place so far. Big Prenta, another 3 seconds. Skyline,
So these guys are really close, but the penalties are just
gonna.
Newcart and Big Prenta have so much more penalties than
I think Newcart's got 18 now.
Oh, SH got 1 penalty. He got 1 penalty.
Yeah,
in the last lap.
Another one. Vern gets the move done. I think VW's tyres might be on the
Big
back end
Prenta
now.
has closed the gap to Kimmy.
9/10. Let's stay on board with VW, see if he can make a position back. His pit light is on, so he will be pitting.
Dave J's close up Matthew. Oh, Matthew made a little bit of a wobble there.
No, looks like he was gonna pit and change his mind. Okay. Where's Dave J? Dave J's gonna have DRS. And he's right on the back of him, isn't he?
He is right on the back there, yeah. Of course, with the DRS, it doesn't seem that he has a massive speed advantage, but he gets the move. Oh no, he's gone wide, so he gives Matthew the chance to go back, to come back really. On the outside, but the outside is so hard there. Last year it was much easier to stick it there on the outside. But
Carrick just new fastest lap, 37.3. Yeah, that corner, it was a lot easier last year than this year.
Yeah, now it's just flat out, and when you're on the outside, you just lose too much because you have to, yeah, make a longer distance
Big
run.
Princess got past Kimmy. Big Princess has
So-
got past Kimmy.
He is now 1.6 seconds behind SH. At SH, he is not gaining any time on Newcart. Newcart has gone up to 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
So was this what Newcart needed? The undercut,
Yes,
and give himself the freedom to excel his own pace. Of course, he has a lot more penalties, so has to do
Oh,
a
there's another 3 for SH.
Oh, so that will make it 6 seconds.
6, but
no,
Newcastle has
9.
18.
Oh,
It's 6 seconds
18.
for SH.
So Newcart
seconds
has
for
to be
SH, I think.
12 seconds ahead of SH at the
Yeah.
end of the race.
Newcastle got 21.
Oh my god.
That's if my calculations are correct. I could be wrong, like, but I'm
Yeah.
sure that's how many he's got.
We will just see at the end.
At the end, yeah. It's a lot anyway. Yeah.
If we are thinking about that right now, the fight between second and fifth is a lot less interesting, really.
137.2 by Carrick. Newcastle as well. Let's run you through the thing. So we got Carrick in first place. Then we got Newcastle in second. SH in third. Followed by Big Prenter, then Kimmy. Skyline sitting in sixth.
And
Burns
also
in
with a
seventh.
3-second penalty there.
Also we have, yeah. VW in 8th place has done really well.
Yeah,
I've never seen this guy race before, this is the first time I've seen him race. I know he's been in the other ones.
The gaps are really started to be created right now.
Dave J's in 9th.
Everyone
Matthew 10th.
is just like 3 seconds away from one another.
And the closest battle is Kimmy and Big Prenter.
Yeah, but
You got
I guess Big
Demons
Prenter will
Big
just
Dave.
drive away from Kimmy because he overtook him.
Devil. Yeah, that's a bit of...
SH is now
Critical
closing
pace.
the gap again to Newcart, so it's going up and down.
VW has pitted, and so has Matthew. Matthew's in the pits as well.
So
The
where
Skyline's got
is VW and Matthew coming out? As Demon is now going up for the start-finish straight. He goes into 10th.
Yeah, Demon's 10th, Big Dave 11th, VW comes up in 12th, Matthew in 13th. But they are on the ultra soft tyre, and as we know, that will get them to the end.
So we will have a fight for the last championship point, the way it looks right
Yes.
now. Maybe they
I
can
hope
go up to P-Ditz still, but he is a long way up. No, not a long way,
it's getting
but
lapped at
still
the
7
moment to the-
seconds up to Demon.
Carrick's coming around to Lapham.
Also, Big Dave is in 11th right now, a place I didn't really expect him to be in.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He had to change his front wing when he pitted, so we had a collision with somebody, but I'm not too sure who it was.
So, as it stands, we don't really have a real head-to-head fight at the moment in terms of that they are
3
so
seconds.
close to each other.
Yeah.
So, Carrax, yeah, not really much to say about him other than that he is just driving a brilliant race on his own.
Yeah.
He is just managing it really well, managing his tires, managing the gap. He's not really extending his gap over the last couple of laps.
Big Prenter, another 3 seconds. Oh. See, it will be interesting to see what VW does at the end of this race. He's sitting in 12th now. He's only done 1 pit stop. And he's on the faster tyre now as well.
Big Dave
So,
is closing up to Demon a bit. 3.4 seconds left between them. And Matthew is coming up to VW. Fern is driving a race on his own, as is Skyline. Skyline is really driving on his own.
Dex right at the back by himself. VW a 3-second time penalty. Not gonna help you, right? It's a shame, really, because I love when people have great races, but the penalty system does really. It can ruin a good race.
On tracks like this, it is so hard to not get the penalties, really. When you are just a little bit over the curb here, you get a penalty. I think for tracks like this, it's just a little bit too harsh. But yeah, it's the same for everyone. So
everyone,
in terms of that, yeah.
See, only the driver and us know exactly how many penalties they've got.
Yeah.
In a way, like SH will get told that Big Prince has got penalties, but won't get told how many he's got. As Big Prince is.
I wasn't really expecting this, that Prenta was going to be in 4th at the moment. The way it looks like, I was really expecting a 1-2 for Ferrari, but it is good to see that isn't the case. Of course, Ferrari will still get a massive point advantage in this race, the way if it stays like this, in terms of constructors. Being that they will have 35 or 37 points, I should say.
SH has caught up to New Car a little bit. Big Prince has caught up to SH a little bit.
Yeah, it slowly, they are coming back together, but
yeah.
Kimi has lost out a bit.
But the closest battle on the track is Matthew and VW.
Yeah, Big Dave is also really close the gap to Demon for the last point. Well, they are lapped right now by Carrex. Ooh, that is interesting. Demon had to let Carrex go on the straight. So now it is only 9/10. Big Dave has just won 1 second because of Demon letting Carrex through.
Yeah, it's the only problem with lap cars that you've got to let the lap cars through, so you have to slow down where the best place is, and sometimes it can affect your position or your gap to the driver behind you or in front of you.
So now Big Dave is really close to Demon.
Yeah, and Matthew's only 9/10 behind VW as well now. So they got 2 battles going on. Big Dave's the closer battle. It's for the last point in the race as well. And Big Dave's fuel light is on.
He is gaining. Will we have enough time? No, just too far ahead.
Lucas has got another
too far
3
back.
penalty. Another 3 seconds for Lucas.
Ooh, he was thinking about it there, Big Dave.
Yeah.
He had a little look.
See, with his fuel light being on as well. Is Demon's on? Demon's isn't on. But Big Dave used a lot of fuel to catch up. I think I can actually see how much he's on. Let's have a look. Yeah, Big Dave's on minus .18. He's sitting on with,
RVW and Matthew closing in on Big Dave as well. Or is that just...
not 4 seconds. VW is 4 seconds behind Big Dave. Big Dave
Oh,
got
Big Dave
past
just
Demon.
passed him.
Oh, Demon's gone
Demon,
wide.
oh, he saved
And
it a
now-
little bit.
yeah.
Did he got any damage?
And now VW is now caught up to Demon.
So Big Dave takes the last championship point for now.
Big French is only 1.5 seconds behind SH.
Yeah, Big Printer really caught up to him a little bit by 1 second in the last couple of laps.
VW is now 4 tenths behind Demon.
SH and New Kart's gap is really not gone up or down the last couple of laps.
Oh, VW slides a little bit there. that gives
Gives
Matthew a
Matthew the
chance as
chance,
well.
yeah. As Carrick sets
Carrick
another fastest
won.
lap, yeah.
And SH gets another 3 seconds on his penalty.
Matthew will have a run and to turn 2.
Skyline another 3 as well.
No, I think Matthew is too far back.
Yeah. I think VW is too far back from Demon as well.
Yeah, oh,
Ooh, it's caught up a lot there.
yeah.
No,
Bit scary there. Whoa, he seems to have a great run up into turn 3.
oh, he
up to
does.
turn...
It goes wide.
Yeah, Matthew is right
give
there.
Matthew a chance.
Yeah, Matthew, oh, Matthew goes for it. Yeah, sticks it, a little bit of a collision there.
Yeah.
A little bit of a touche. Oh, Big Dave has already built quite a big gap.
Yeah, over Demon, yeah. But with Demon having to defend as well.
Big Prentice's gap up to SH is now 2 seconds again.
2 seconds, it's gone back up again, yeah.
This pace between those guys is just so close.
Back the slap, 136.6.
Really, it is the undercut by New Kart that gave him this position, because in terms of pace, these guys are just, yeah, there's nothing between them. The closest battle is for P11.
Yep, between Demon, Matthew and VW. Big Prentice got another 3 seconds.
15 laps to go.
Oh, is Matthew gonna have a look? Ooh. And Mother Gooseby's in the pits. Matthew goes on the inside of Demon.
Yes.
No, on the outside.
I will have
And
the inside for the
he's
next
got-
corner.
He's got it. Is he got the move done?
Yeah, it seems to have
Yes, he
moved on.
has.
Yeah, yes.
No, Demon's got
VW is having a look right now.
See, Big Dave pulled away from these 3 while they've been battling. Prince has got the gap down to 1.7.
VW will make a move coming into turn 1, maybe? No, he has a look on the outside though. The Demon goes a little bit wide and VW has a great run up there. He goes for the outside.
Oh, no.
Is he able to brake later? No.
Goes wide. Oh, and loses a little bit of time there.
Meanwhile, we have a little look at Carrots. Really, yeah. Just an easy race for him from start up to now. Yeah. Just a matter of saving the tires. And
saving the tires, saving the fuel.
Yes, managing everything really. Saving, managing the gap.
He has done really well.
Managing the fuel, managing the tires, and he has done all of that perfectly, I guess.
Well, SH is catching up to Newcart, and Big Brenta is catching up to SH. Kimmy's backed off. Kimmy's fallen behind a little bit. Big Brenta another 3 seconds. Cabby's got his first penalty. Cabby's got a 3 second, another 3 seconds. Well, Cabby got his first 3 seconds, sorry, and Big Brenta got another 3 seconds. The VW unlock now. Can they look this time? VW on the outside again, maybe?
No,
he's too far back this time.
Too far back, yeah.
Well, he gets a good run though out of that corner.
You know, Matthew is 5 seconds behind Big Dave. Will he be able to close that gap for the final point? That's also a pretty good question.
He's on the faster tyre, and he's on fresher tyres as well. He hasn't long pitted. Oh, that a little collision then? Oh, his hand went up. Can't see a bloody thing. VW has got past Demon. Well, I think there might have been a little bit of touching going on. And Newcart's coming around to... Oh, the Demon? Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. Demon seemed to get in Newcart's way then, but I don't think it was on purpose. I think Demon went off the track as he tried to correct himself.
Brenta is within 1 second of SH. Brenta has really caught up to SH now.
SH has got traffic as well.
And Demon lets him through and also lets Big Brenta go.
Down to 6/10 and Big Brenta's got another 3 seconds.
He is really pushing to get up to SH.
But all this pushing's gonna do him no good though if he gets disqualified.
Oh, SH is really held up there by a back marker.
He's got his way a little bit and it's give.
He had a little bit of a touch there. Oh, he's going in, he's going in. He must have lost a little bit of his wing there.
Or I can't tell.
Ah,
Trying to
let me have a look there. No, it's not.
No, no, we're just changing. He's changing to ultra softs.
Why? Why?
Yeah. Unless he didn't think. I don't know. He's put him down to 5th place.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this will be really interesting, as H has a really an advantage in penalties, but now he is 20 seconds behind.
Okay,
Of course he will make up on the faster tires, but 20 seconds behind Newcart and Big Prenta. And also 8 seconds on Kimi.
Yeah, I was expecting us to go for going up around the battle, and to be honest with you, and then we go SH. Kimmich went very wide there, but then SH pits and.
It's Kimi is in AI mode at the moment.
Yes, so Kimi is in AI mode at the moment.
So is he just waiting for SH?
Oh, if he's doing that, then Mr. Mike. I don't know what he's doing. There goes SH past him. No, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. If he changes now, have you disconnected?
No, yeah. I haven't seen him left or leave at one point. What? Of course he.
I don't know.
Skyline is 17 seconds behind.
It's coming into the pits.
Okay, is he still in? He's still in AI mode, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is
he? He's got a 5 second stop and go for speeding in the pit lane.
Okay. Oh my God. What is happening here?
Oh,
he is still in AI mode. And he got himself a 5 second penalty as well.
Yeah, but which didn't happen. Now he's staying there.
Vern can go up into 6 because of this.
And he's still in AI mode.
He has gone up into 6.
So he's out of AI mode now.
So what has happened there?
He's now back in again. Out again.
Oh my God! He has now been lapped by Carex.
I'm not too sure what was going on there. No, if he was going in AI mode because he had wing damage and he couldn't handle it, I don't know.
But he's still in AI mode, or is he?
He's not. No,
he's not anymore. Oh, he's not anymore. Okay.
As soon as he came up the pit, he went out of AI mode.
Yeah, it can be that he was just doing it because of the wing damage.
But you're not allowed to do it though. It's one of our rules.
I don't know about those rules. I didn't know we had rules for that. But
oh yes. It came in last season.
We don't know why he did it, but it is rather interesting.
Yes, very interesting. So
it cost him a lot of time as well. And he also has the 5 seconds penalty.
Yeah, to add on to the end, yeah. Unless it did it then. Well, SH pitted, which we don't know why.
Well, Big Prenta has closed the gap up to Newcart to 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. No, SH had to put his foot down now. Because SH has also got penalties.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't put his foot down, he couldn't move down to you.
Big Prenta here.
26 seconds.
Well, did new SH get? He didn't change his wing, so I don't know if he got any damage, because for me it's unclear why you should pit right now. I think he must have damage, SH. Really.
Oh, it would have changed his wing, wouldn't it? If he had damage. No?
Yeah, but you right now you have it on auto, and when you have it on auto, it doesn't do anything. You have to change
yeah,
it.
you have to change it. Yeah, I think he knows that though. I mean,
Yeah, but it was on such a short notice when he drove into the back marker. Maybe he didn't have the time to think about it, or didn't have the time to do it.
but wouldn't you think he would have pitted again not to fix it?
Yeah, well, that will only cost him more time, maybe, and really gives away the chance for P3 then. Maybe he's just thinking, well, I have the better tires now, and I will try to make the best of it. As Newcart got another
Newcart
3-second time penalty. Yeah.
I gave up about an hour ago trying to add this up.
Yeah, I don't know the count anymore. It's hard to keep up.
All we
with it.
know, all we know it's a lot. Yeah, the AI rule came in last season, number 3 for S8 as well. When at Monaco last season with David Ward, who went into AI mode to get around the tricky corners at Monaco.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't do them, and then we just left him and said no, we're not allowed no more. That's why the AI is set to very easy as well.
Yeah.
So there isn't really any battles going on. The closest battle is actually Devil and Demon, 2.4 seconds. Yellow flags in sector 1. Vern's got another 3-second time penalty.
Demon has just let his teammate through, I guess. Or maybe. Ooh, oh, someone is going slow. Someone is just stopped at the track. Who was that? Who is that? Oh, it's Mother Guzuri. Mother Guzuri has stopped on turn 3, I guess. But he's driving now. He's
on the...
He was he was stopping.
He's not on the track.
No.
Is he letting drivers pass, is he? Or so? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't let them pass like that.
Well, he was really stopping. So that's something...
Maybe he's... I don't know if he's giving up, I don't know.
Big Prentice is now 2.1 seconds. So this can be a close battle for the last 6 laps, 7 laps.
Mother Guzuri just nearly went into the wall. And he's cutting corners. It's going really slow as well, Mother Guzuri. I don't know what's... Oh, he's hit the wall! Oh, he's crashed! He's out of the race. And Big Prentice gets another 3 seconds, so Mother Guzuri is out of the race.
Will we have a time... Will we have a safety car now then?
Because it's a dodgy place,
the placement of Mother Guzuri is a really hard one. Carrots would not love that. Well, it will help SH.
Yeah, I don't think Alex would mind, to be honest with you, mate. If he knew what we knew.
Yeah, he doesn't. Doing all that to build a 32-second gap and see it getting destroyed because of the safety car. I don't think he will like that, but we won't have a safety car by the looks of it. So,
no.
So if not even places like that give you a safety car, what will in this game?
God knows, I really don't. Like, in F2, there should have been at least a few safety cars over the last few races. Kimi's got a 3-second time penalty.
Well, it is a good thing that there isn't a safety car that much anymore.
S8 is not catching up to Big Prentice.
No, I think it's because of the wing. I couldn't think of any other reason why he should pit. And when you don't have the downforce, you can't really have the advantage from these tires, because they really need
look,
that.
Look at the front of his car. It does look like he's got a little bit of his wing missing.
Yeah.
If we go into TV
But
pod mode.
it's not weird seeing that he touched the back of that back marker, or touched the rear of him, I should say. And looking at the freshness of his tires and the fact that he is on a softer tire, he should be able to close the gap, but he's not. So I can't think of another reason why that is, other than wing damage. Oh, Big Friends are so close to new card.
Yeah, 1.5 seconds now.
So we will have an interesting battle for second in the last stages of the race.
And with them both being on similar penalties as well.
Meanwhile, Kimi has closed the gap back up to Vern. 1.2 seconds now. And he is on the greatest soft tire.
It was a very interesting one as well. Lucas another 3 seconds. Kimi's pit was very interesting. Not too sure exactly what was going on, why he was in AI mode.
He will have a chance on the back straight here. If he can get a good run. Oh, he's trying it already. Oh, it compromised him on the exit. But he still has DRS, of course. Is he able to break that little bit later? No, he's not taking that risk.
Big Friends in another 3 seconds.
I just don't know who has more penalties than of these guys, Newcourt or Big Brenta. Oh, but they are so close together that every penalty counts.
Let's see, Kimi's gonna get DRS again. I think he's a little bit too far back though.
Yeah, he has a better exit. Yeah, oh, whatever. Oh, Fern crashed it! Fern crashed it! Coming out of turn 2! I think he lost the back end and he just crashed on the inside of that little kink.
I was on with Kimi, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of a move to the left there, but I didn't thought that it was that hard. But oh, this must be feeling this.
It was frustrated with himself, man.
Yeah, you must be feeling so bad for him right now.
That's gonna walk Matthew up to 10th place.
Yeah, there it is. Matthew will take the last point here.
Well, Big Prenta is only 6 tenths behind Newcart now.
So it is really important for these two guys that they or overtake one another. Yeah, but it's more important to not get any penalties. I was about to say it as well.
Carries on a new fastest lap of 1:36.4.
3 laps remaining. 4 laps for these two. Or about 3 laps. He is really close to Newcourt, Big Prenta. He gets a good exit. It's a little bit too far ahead.
Make the most of him.
He's not going to make that.
go a little closer to him, no? And that goes up to 13th place.
Yeah.
First Devil. And both of them go wide there. And meanwhile, SH is falling way behind.
Another chance for Big Printer now.
Can't seem to get past him.
Yeah, it's so hard to keep up with the guy in front of you because of the dirty air.
Goes.
Two left remaining.
Big Princess has been disqualified.
Oh my!
Too many penalties. Oh.
Oh.
That's gonna put SH up to third. Everyone's gonna overplace. No way.
Oh
Wow.
my god! I didn't expect that at all.
New card just got another 3 seconds.
Oh, so the new card must be close to disqualification as well.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, that is really an anti-climax there.
I reckon SH. That's put VW up to 10th place. VW is not got the last place.
VW stopping. VW stopping. He is also
He's been
disqualified.
disqualified.
Oh, Demon will take 10th. Oh my. Oh, chaos. It's chaos.
Yeah, Carrie's now on his last lap. Carrie's on his final lap of the race.
Oh my god. Losing third place because of a disqualification.
Big Princess left.
Big Princess must be
He
so
won't be happy.
frustrated.
He won't be happy at all.
So Carrex, he's driving on the back straight right now to finish a well-deserved Grand Prix.
He's had
domination from start to finish.
He's dominated it completely. He had nobody at all was like even battled him.
Will take third, even though he had to make that extra pit stop.
As you see, here comes.
As now
Carrex on the last corner
finishes
now.
and Carrex wins the Russian Grand Prix, and I am not able to go anywhere else right now.
I've just moved. I just moved just before you crossed the line.
I was just too late.
I'm on board the new cart now.
So we will have Carrex winning again after winning the Australian Grand Prix and the Bahrain Grand Prix. He now wins Russia.
He absolutely dominated today's race. He did. There's no doubt about that. And there comes
really
the finish line, new cars.
This is
on
the
board of SH now.
Carrex just did the mighty how do you call it? Pole position, led every race, fastest lap, and won it.
We had that one, yeah. Whatever it's called. I know what you're on about. Yeah, I know what you're on about. I don't know what it's called though. So we're waiting for S8 to cross the line now. He'll finish in third place. And there he goes.
So,
wow.
what a race. Disqualification for
absolutely.
Big Prenta. And we will have to
RBW.
see what the result screen brings us.
But yeah, what was it? The battle between them was fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
As we see Carrix on the top step of the podium, taking his third win of the season. SH in third, and second for Newcart. And a real disappointment for Big Prenta must be said, as for VW, who would have had the last point in his racing.
Wow, Newcart have 33 seconds there.
33 seconds. He
So,
SH 12 seconds.
see, it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you what the other two
22
are.
seconds for Kimi as well.
Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of penalties there.
Yeah.
lot
Two
of
disqualifications. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. It was the Russian Grand Prix. Very exciting
What a
race.
race! Yeah, what a race with all these guys, especially Big Prenta, Newcart, SH and Kimi being so close for half of the race, and the undercut of Newcart really made the difference for him. With the disqualifications at the end,
Yeah.
really a lot
Wow.
to talk about for the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, next week you will see the F2 guys take on Spain. That includes myself and KO. Then the week later, F1 will take on Spain. And I think KO will be commentating. I will not be here, I'm afraid, in 2 weeks. So I believe you could see the return of Mayhem.
Yeah, ooh, the return of Mayhem.
For those who don't know,
Interesting.
Mayhem has rejoined the F2 league.
Okay, so
And
I haven't heard about that as well, Mike. Oh, that gets me excited. That
It's my-
gets
it's my
me
team.
excited.
It's
So,
my teammate.
He will be joining. He will be joining next week already.
Yeah, he'll be at Spain next week, yes. And
So, guys.
he's on reserve, and so is Soul Man for 2 weeks, for the next few
Oh,
weeks.
okay. So guys, if there wasn't already enough reason to watch the F2 next week, we have the return of our champion. You guys really have to watch. And we will see you in 2 weeks for the F2, or no, 1 week for the F2. In 2 weeks, the F1 will drive in Spain as well. So we will see you then. Take care, and we will speak to you later.
Bye bye.